guys, welcome to my channel, and this is going to be a Crow Music Lab tutorial coming at you once again. And I had to do this tutorial because of Stranger Things coming out, and I love Stranger Things, and I am so excited for Volume 2 to come up, because as I'm filming this, Volume 2 has not been released yet. But we do know from Volume 1 of Season 4 of Stranger Things that Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush has just topped the charts again. And it really is an awesome song. And it originally came out in 1985. And the fact that Kate Bush has basically resurfaced into our lives of today and into Stranger Things, and that's Max's Vecna saving song, essentially. Like, I feel like it would be my Vecna song too. I mean, because it is just that good. Although I like a lot of different songs, so it might be a little tricky which one would like really save me from Vecna. But many of you are followers of my channel, so thank you for your continuing support. And if you are not a subscriber, make sure you do subscribe down below, because I do Crow Music Lab tutorials. I like to do requests by you, and I have not forgotten a lot of your requests. I've seen many requests from you for different songs. I've not forgotten you. It's just been a little crazy this summer, so bear with me. But I knew I wanted to do Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. I've been able to do it. It has taken a little bit for me to make sure that it sounds really good. So that's what the tutorial is going to be about for this video, is Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill. And of course, if you do not have time to watch my tutorials, I will have the link down below, but it is for a small price, as I have mentioned in my previous videos before. If you want my links, you have to purchase them, and that is how I am compensated for my time and effort for writing these Crow Music Lab songs for you. So once again, we have hit 1K. Thank you again for your continuing support, and I say we go ahead and start digging in to Max's Vecna song. So when you are in Songmaker, we are going to our settings, as we always do in my videos. Your first thing for your settings is we are going to do 11 bars for length. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to use 11 bars, and that 11th bar is actually going to be a pickup to the very beginning of Running Up That Hill. So it's so that way the song on Crow Music Lab can be on a loop for like the main theme of Running Up That Hill. So we're still going to stay 4 beats per bar, and then we're going to do split beats into 4. And for the majority of my songs, we stay in chromatic for the scale, so that way we use all the notes that we possibly can that goes with the music. And we're actually going to stay in 2 octaves. I've tried to keep it as simple as possible, but it is a very complex song. So just a reminder, you can pause at any point if you need to catch up, or if you just want to double check and make sure you got everything right if you're following along. And then once you are good, hit that blue check mark, and your Songmaker page should look something like this on the screen. Now, in terms of tempo, I have put it into 112 beats, and I experimented with like the original tempo, which is like 110 beats, and I've also experimented a little bit faster, and so I feel like 112 beats is a happy medium for the song to kind of get the right feel going. In terms of instruments, we're going to do piano, and then we are going to click to conga. I know that sounds really strange to use conga, but I believe for like the percussion beat in the song that out of the choices of instruments that we have on Crow Music Lab, I believe conga would be the closest percussion instrument to running up that hill. So we're just going to go with that. Now we are going to work bottom to top. So first thing we're going to do is add our percussion beats. So what that is going to look like is we are doing all top rows, triangle, skip, triangle, triangle. And we are actually going to do that same pattern all the way through. I know that sounds like a lot, but that is the main beat, the main feel of running up that hill. So we're gonna do that all the way through. So that is going to be triangle, skip, triangle, triangle. And then again, triangle, skip, triangle, triangle. So I'm going to quickly do that all the way through because it is going to be the same pattern. It's not going to be anything funky going on. So while I am putting in all of my triangle, skip, triangle, triangles, I just want to say thank you again for your support and for 1,000 subscribers to my channel. And I mean, the subscribes and the likes and the comments and the suggestions for future videos, they really do mean a lot to me. It helps support the channel, and I'm able to continue doing Crow Music Lab tutorials because of your support. And also your continuing support if you are not wanting to follow along with my videos and you want to purchase the links instead. That is also supporting me and what I have to offer as well. So again, thank you so much for your support in that. And you know, I have a lot of theories what could happen for volume 2. So like I said, at the time that I'm filming this, volume 2 has not been released yet. So I do have a lot of theories. I have a lot of thoughts about what's going to happen in volume 2 of Stranger Things season 4. I'm not really sure how that will go. Of course, if you are watching this before volume 2 is released, let me know down in the comments, you know, what you think might happen, who you think might, well, I don't want to say the word, for YouTube's sake, what might happen to some of the characters, but just some of the other theories or some of the other questions that may be answered. Now, if it's after volume 2 has been released, then you're at a point that we already know what happened. And just know that the me right now is extremely jealous right now. But, you know, my future me is going to figure it out. So it's just fun to say that now. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to this. We have now put in our triangle, skip, triangle, triangle for our percussion. So that's it for percussion. So now what we're going to be doing is we are going to be adding our first octave notes. So this is going to be some of the chords and some other additional beats that kind of make this running up that hill a really interesting piece. So what we are going to do is on that very first split beat, we're going to start with red, go up 2, 1, 2, the dark yellow, and then we're going to skip up to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to the blue, skip up 1, and then do purple, purple, purple. I know. So then we're going to start into the next bar, which we will then have purple on the first split beat, skip, and then in that third split beat here, we have blue, dark green, dark yellow, and red. So that's the if only could. So that little part there. Now we're going to skip this bar here and go into the next bar. So that's the fourth bar, where in the second split beat, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3 to dark yellow, dark yellow, dark yellow. Okay? So, and then going into the next bar, we'll then do orange, go up to 1, 2, light green, and then go up 4 from the green, 1, 2, 3, 4, to that purple. Now we're going to move on to the next bar, where we are going to add purple to the first split beat, skip the second split beat, and then do purple, light green, and orange chord again. So after this has been built, we're going to skip this next bar. Actually, we're going to skip the next 2 bars. So 1, 2 on here. So then when we get into this next bar right here, we are going to do red, dark yellow, dark green, and purple. Oh, the lighter purple, 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 like so. So we're going to be doing that. And that actually, if you'll see, this actually has the white section. So we're starting the second white section on this little part here. We're going to move on to that next bar, where then we'll add purple at the first split beat, skip the second split beat again, and then dark green, dark yellow, and red. And moving on to that next bar, we're going to do that same dark green, dark yellow, and the red. It almost kind of looks like stoplight. It looks like stoplight colors, honestly. So we got little stoplights. But that doesn't mean we are stopping and writing this song. Especially if we're trying to save Max again, right? Right? Is that what happens in volume 2? Well, you know, this Kelsey's not really sure. Ask future Kelsey. Okay, let's keep going. After we build this chord here, we're going to skip the second split beat again and add the purple on top. And then we're going to skip this bar here, where then we are moving to a gray section or a white section. I think the other section was a gray. I'm sorry. But we're going to skip this bar, go into the next gray section here, or section, sorry, where we are going to add red, skip the split beat, dark green. Next bar, red, skip the second split beat, dark yellow. And then in the next split beat, we're going to add the red, but then go all the way to the top and add purple, purple, purple. All right. So, and then next bar, red, also go back up, purple, skip, dark green. So this is what we should have so far. And then when we get into another white section here, we are going to do red, dark yellow, and blue. So we got some new chord action going on here. So make sure, so just so you know, you can pause at any point. All right. I'm going to keep going. So next bar, after building this chord, we are going to the fourth split beat. So 1, 2, 3. So here we're going to add that yellow. So if you're starting from this chord, it's almost like opposite ends before that next bar, if that's helpful. Now in the next bar, we're gonna add another purple, purple, purple. And that's the lighter purple, not the dark purple. If you do the dark purple, it's gonna sound a lot different than the original intention of the song. So it's the lighter purple. Okay. Now into the next bar, we're gonna start with purple, skip the second split beat, and then in the third split beat, we are adding orange, and then go up to light green. Now into the next bar, we're gonna add that purple, light green, and orange again. So, and then that should start a gray section with the newest chord that we just put in. So in that gray section, right after we put in this chord right here, we're going to skip to, so we're gonna go to this next bar, sorry, where in the third split beat, so 1, 2, here we're gonna add red. Now we're moving on to the next bar where we're gonna do the purple, purple, purple again. And then move on to the next bar where we do the purple, skip a second split beat, and then the dark green, the dark yellow, and the red. Now we're gonna do the next bar again. Same chords again, dark green, yellow, and red, or the stoplight, as I like to call it. Skip the second split beat and do purple. All right. So, and that's just the little opening part of the song. So now what we're going to be doing, we're going to scroll a little bit. Now, where in this next bar, there's going to be nothing. We're going to skip that and go right into the next bar, where for the first 3 bars, we're going to just add red, next bar, red, next bar, red. All right, so that's going to be moving on to the next part of the chorus. So then in this bar, the next bar here, we're going to add the red, but also a dark yellow. We're going to add that as well. Now in the next bar here, we are going to add another red, but then go all the way to the top and add the purple, purple, purple again. 3 purples in a row. Next bar, red, and then light purple again. Here, skip the second split beat. So with that third split beat, we're gonna add the dark green. Now next bar, red, dark yellow, and blue. I almost forgot my colors, sorry. So we're gonna keep moving on here. Now we are getting towards the end. So here we're gonna skip this bar here. So into the next bar, we're actually gonna start on the third split beat. So 1, 2, so in that third split beat, go all the way to light purple. And then directly into the next bar where we will add the dark green, skip a split beat, third split beat again, we add the purple, light green, and orange. All right, now after that, we're gonna skip 2 bars this time. So 1, 2, so then here we are going to add purple right here. So that's close to the top, by the way. Into the next bar, we add the green, the dark green, skip a split beat, and pink. That's a color we haven't seen yet. So now into the next bar, we're gonna add the dark green, the dark yellow, and the red. So, and then all the way down, we're gonna add the red at the beginning of each bar. And then at the very end, the last 2 split beats, we are also going to add two yellows at the end, and that's what's going to be the pickup notes to running up that hill. So we'll take a listen. You hear that little pickup there? So, of course, in order for us to really hear the melody a lot better, we're going to add the melody line. We kind of have been putting in most of the melody line at the beginning, but of course, from what you have heard, when we just do the bottom melody line, all of the chords and all the moving lines are kind of covering up that melody line, so we're not able to hear it. So that's why we we have the top octave to help us hear the melody line a little bit better. So that's why sometimes I do like songs in 2 or 3 octaves, so that way you can hear the melody. So very rarely are there songs where there's like lots of big chords happening. So, but we're going to finish off with scrolling up to the top and then all the way back to the very beginning to where we are going to put in the melody of running up that hill. So there are some things that are going to match up to the bottom, but then there are some things that are going to be a little bit different. So when we go back to the very beginning, we're going to go and add the purple, 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 skip, purple, and then skip, dark green. So that's sort of similar to down here with the bottom octave, kind of like the beginning. We're going to skip this bar, and into this next bar, we're going to add the dark yellow, dark yellow, dark yellow. And then back up in the next bar, we're going to have that purple, and then we're going to skip we're going to get to the next bar where we do the purple, skip, but then go all the way down and do orange. So that's going to be the if only could I make a deal with God. So that orange is like God. That's the note there. So now we're going to skip this next bar here. So now, right in the last bar of the gray section, we're going to skip the 2 split beats at the beginning, 1, 2. So the third split beat, red, red. So that's like the mini pickup to, and I'd get him to swap off places. So that goes into that next section here. So then into the next bar, we're adding 2 purples, and then skip to the next bar, purple, skip, dark green, and then we're going to go into the next bar where we skip 2 split beats, 1, 2, and add purple right here. Now, in this next bar here, we're going to skip 2 split beats again, 1, 2, go all the way down, red. So that's what we should have so far. And into that next bar, sorry, words are hard sometimes. 1, 2, and then add dark green lining up with that other dark green here. Next bar, we're gonna skip 2 split beats, 1, 2, and add that dark yellow here. Now next bar, we're gonna be doing something similar to the bottom, where we do purple, 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 skip, purple. And then skip, dark green. So this is sort of going back to a little bit of that melody again. Well, it is the melody that we're writing. What am I saying? So now, after that note, we're going to skip this bar here. And into the next bar, on the 4th split beat, we're going to add that dark yellow. So lining up with this dark yellow down here too. And then we're also doing purple, 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 skip, purple. Again, we really want to hear the melody. So, and then we're going to skip a split beat and then add orange. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit. So all this part here is running up that road and then be running up that hill. And now we're going to be doing the and running up that building. So that's going to be the next part that we're going to be putting in. So after that orange note, we're going to skip this bar here and into that next bar. We're going to start on the third split beat or skip 2 split beats. 1, 2, red. And then into the next bar, you guessed, we're going to be doing the same purples. Purple, 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 skip, purple. Woohoo. Skip here. Oh, dark green, dark green. Okay, that's dark green. And then into that next bar, that's also going to be purple. Now, we are going to be skipping about 4 bars here. So we're going to be starting a new gray section. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be in the second bar of the gray section where we're going to add the dark yellow here. And then into that next bar, adding the purple, 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 skip, purple, and then skip, dark green, and then moving into the next bar, that blue and also yellow. So we got the dark yellow and the blue in the same split beat. Now we're gonna skip 2 bars after this chord. So 1, 2. So then here we're lining up with the dark green at the beginning, skip, and then the light, like the lightest light green on here. Now we are then going to skip this whole measure. So 4 bars would be a whole measure, and that's an entire gray section. So then we're moving on to the last measure, or the final white section, where we add the red, go up to and dark yellow. We skip 2 bars, 1, 2, and then at the very end with the very last 2 bars, yellow, yellow. And then we should have the song. So let's listen. I make a deal with God, and I'm getting to swap off places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. If I could, I make a deal with God, and I'm getting to swap off places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. I could. So you see how we did a pickup note at the end so that it could always be on a constant loop for the main chorus. Like pretty much, I mean, I like the song as a whole, but I know when we think of Stranger Things and we even think of the song in general, we kind of associate that chorus that we just wrote in with the song. So yeah, that is my version of Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush on Grow Music Lab. And I hope you're excited for Stranger Things like me. If you like Stranger Things, please let me know. So if you like Stranger Things, please let me know down below. I'd be curious to see, because if it's before Volume 2 is released, you know, I'm curious what you might think will happen. or if it's after volume 2, you know, what do you think? You know, are you happy with how they closed it out? Again, this is me who has not seen volume 2 yet as I'm filming this, so I have no idea what's about to happen. So I'm pretty sure when I watch this after I see what volume 2 happens, I am probably going to end up like telling myself, oh my gosh, Kelsey, you have no idea. Because I imagine it's going to be really, really intense. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and like this video and share this video with your friends as well. So again, your support means everything to me. And if you have any future requests, please let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you next time.